Hello, everyone. Welcome to Weekend Sports, and we finally have some updates on the Red Wings contract situations. Not too much outside of that, though. Just a couple news on players, and no news on one of them. We'll start with the least surprising out of the three, being Berggren likely being traded before the start of training camp, which honestly is not a surprise, seeing as he hasn't had much future on the team. But even though he probably would be on the team this year.
Are we packaging him with other people possibly to get somebody that actually would contribute, or is it just going to be one of these Berggren for a fourth round pick type things?
We have no idea. That's what I'm going to tell you. No idea.
I can't get excited about it if I don't know what the heck the details are, because I'm worried that they're not going to get much unless it's being packaged for something bigger, and they're trying to dump some salary to maybe pick up a John Tavares.
There's been both parts of the spectrum with Berggren. There's been parts of the spectrum, like I think even the article I have here says we're more likely to sign him to a deal, and that we're kind of closer on the deal talks. But there might be a trade just because maybe Raymond wants more, or Seider wants more. One of them just wants a little bit more money, and they won't have room for Berggren on the team. That's why maybe it's leaning that way for that. Because
I'm getting really frustrated and tired with this whole process. Steve Yzerman. I usually, try to defend him, and but there are just times he's just really an annoying GM, and we got to sit back and hear nothing, and get no news, and basically turn off all interest until they've dropped the puck in October, because it just doesn't seem like this guy gives you anything to give you some kind of hope for.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, I don't think the Wings are better than they were last year.
Right on par.
If they don't sign these guys, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sure they will, but it's like I said, I don't see that a great improvement.
No. But I mean, when it comes to struggle, apparently Raymond and the Wings aren't really close on the deal. We don't know what that not close really is. Are they close? Are they close on the money, just not on the tenure? Or are they close on the tenure, but not the money? Like, where is the exact problem here with Raymond? Or is it kind of just a little, they don't seem close, but one phone call is going to fix the problem in general? Right. Like, what is this not close? I figure both Raymond and Seider like being here, so I don't see it as a not wanting to be here.
If they're not, then it's a big fail for Yzerman. It's a big fail. These guys are core guys.
So I think it's more or less likely a tenure thing more than I think Seider. So far, there's been no news on Seider, and I think the Seider thing is it's just they're close probably on both. It's still just figuring stuff out. Because I think Seider more likely is to get the long-term deal than Raymond. Raymond's probably leaning more towards the 4, even though we both are willing to give both of them 8 and 8 for the most part, is what we're guaranteeing them both with. Whether that's an overpay for them or not, that's to be said. But
right,
that's what most of us planned. That's what we have left in the cap space right now.
You're right. It's possible they want more than that,
and they might want more. And like I said, you got to try and figure out there isn't too much wiggle room left at the moment. So trades will have to be made, whether that's Berggren, whether that's Husso, whether that's somebody else to make up cap space. But right now, that is where our problems lie, in the fact that we don't know exactly how much they want compared to how much we planned on giving them, and how much wiggle room we truly have with them.
The frustrating part. That's why I said I'd advise most people just to turn off your brain until all summer long, until second week of October when they drop the puck and don't pay any attention to it.
I'd say training camp starts in 3 weeks.
Hard to get excited about it.
3 weeks is when training camp starts. That's when you want to have all your players. So you have 3 more weeks, and we should hear something about a deal between Seider, Raymond, Berggren. Right. Because none of them are technically on the team, even though they're restricted free agents. There hasn't been an offer sheet signed by any of them either, which will put the pressure on. There might be an offer sheet pretty soon on one of them, which will put the pressure on Steve Yzerman too.
Well, I've always gotten the idea Berggren does not want to play here. He doesn't see much of a future here.
Apparently his mind is on being here this year.
Okay.
Well, so It's,
We'll see.
but we'll slowly see what ends up happening because it's still the roundabout thing that we've been talking about for months. When are they going to get signed? What's the problems? And it's the same stuff all the time. It's just surprising to see that they're saying that they're not close. We figured that by this point they'd be close.
We've heard absolutely nothing about cider.
Yeah. So it is
No.
what it is.
Right.
But with all that being said, right, let me know what you think. What do the Wings need to do to get this done? It's really the main question right now. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, hope to see everybody soon.